Welcome back, folks, to a new episode of Smokin Joe's BBQ. We're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. It's really bad weather outside, and we're gonna do a little bit of filet mignon steaks and some shrimp scampi and corn on the cob. And we got our steaks on right now. I've got salt, pepper, and garlic. And we also got our shrimp scampi right next there, right there. We haven't started cooking them yet, but they'll be on. We've been putting them on in a few minutes. A little later to cook, we'll get back with you. Just pulled our steaks, and our family is a little bit different. Everybody likes something different. They like medium rare, well done. So we got a variation of our steaks here. So, and we're just about to put on our shrimp scampi. We diced up 8 cloves of garlic, and we're gonna put these into the pan. And you gotta be careful when you cook garlic. You can't cook it at a high temperature because it'll burn. So we got it on about less than medium. And let's see, I need a little spatula here. And what I do is I got about a stick and a half of butter in here, and I'm going to just swish it back and forth so we don't burn it. You don't want to cook it brown because there's nothing worse than burnt garlic. So I got it on really low heat. I swish around for a good, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. Let that garlic incorporate in your butter real good. And back to the shrimp. I bought those down at Kroger. They're almost not extra large, but they're the large shrimp. They're the Texas Gulf pink shrimp, which are very sweet. I moved to Tennessee 13 years ago, and I lived on the ocean down in Florida. And we had pink shrimp all the time. But up here it's been very, very hard to get. I didn't eat as well up here as far as fish as I have down home in Florida. But we're gonna get these shrimp on here shortly. I just want to incorporate this garlic a hair a bit more in here. And then what I do is, once this is incorporated, I take this garlic salt and I throw a little bit of the garlic salt on the shrimp itself. And that gives it a little bit extra garlic because my family loves garlic. And when I cook this, we just take little heaping spoons of garlic and put it on our plate and, eat the shrimp with the garlic. It's so good. So, okay, it's about ready to put our shrimp in now. So let's take these shrimp, get them in here. And we'll just incorporate these into that butter and garlic. Some people cook shrimp a lot of different ways. There's not any one way that you have to cook shrimp. You can cook it, with garlic. I mean, you can put garlic powder on them. You can put garlic salt on them. You can put lemon on them. You can put parsley on them. You can do it, there's no set rule on how to cook shrimp. I mean, I learned it a certain way. My family likes it this way. And we decided to cook them our way. But you can do whatever you want, just make it fun. And these are very, very, very tasty shrimp. I wish that I could get more of them up here. I miss my good old dolphin days and snappers and groupers down in Florida. We got to eat. I had a fishing boat in the lawn business down there, and I used to go fishing after work. And we used to go out snapper fishing and we eat fresh snapper that night, or grouper, or dolphin, or blacking, smoked kingfish, or we blacken all our fish, all kind of fish. You can do it any way you want to. You can broil, you can bake it, you can do anything. And but I just found a love for cooking up here, and I decided to open up a little cooking show on YouTube. I've got a couple videos out with barbecue, but the weather's been, like I said earlier, the weather's been really, really bad up here because of that little tropical, storm they had down there, or whatever you want to call it, down in Florida. It came up over Tennessee and it's been pretty nasty. So we decided to go ahead and cook the steaks in the pan tonight, which there's nothing wrong with that. They're very juicy, very tasty. In fact, sometimes I'd rather have a filet mignon on a pan than a grill. It's very unusual to maybe say that, but they're very tasty that way, if you've ever done it. So we'll get back to these shortly when these shrimp get a little closer, and we'll see in a couple seconds. My shrimp are almost done here. I don't put the lemon on them like during the cook. I usually, right now, I'll put them on right now. I usually do that at the end because citrus will enhance the cook of the shrimp. And if you put them on too early, what it does is it seems to toughen them up and make them kind of rubbery. And you don't want that. At the last minute, you usually throw on your lemon and your parsley. Tonight we're not using parsley, but we're having the lemon. So that's plenty of two little things of lemons, more than enough. I got about 2.5 pounds of shrimp here, and we had taste tested a couple off camera, and they are sweet as honey. So I've got my corn down here. It's got about another minute before it's done, and it's white corn from I got that at Walmart today. And the corn lately in Tennessee has been fantastic, and the tomatoes, by the way. And what we're going to do is, in about 1 more minute, we're going to pull these, and we're going to get this plate together, and we're going to give you a little taste test of what everything tastes like. So be right back with you in about a couple seconds. Okay, folks, our corn is done. We'll be pulling our corn. I cooked the corn 3 minutes. I don't like cooking any more than like 3 minutes when it's boiling, because if you do, it gets real tough and kind of rubbery. You know, if you want to put it on a grill or something like that, it could take longer if you leave it in the husk, because it's more or less steams it when you put it on a grill. But when you're putting it on the water, I only go 3 minutes. Some people go way longer, but I don't agree with that. But that's just me. Okay, we're gonna take one of these pieces of corn here and put it on our plate here. I got my little small filet here. That's plenty for me because I'm trying to lose some weight. We got our shrimp scampi, and our corn. And I'm gonna butter this corn up real quick. Okay. I put butter, salt, and pepper on mine. I don't know how y'all like yours. You can put anything. You can put seasoning on it or whatever you like. I just like putting butter and salt and pepper on mine. That's how I eat mine. No set way of eating anything. Got to watch the salt though too, guys. So, yeah, put a little bit of salt on there, and then a little bit of pepper. Okay. And there's a little shrimp scampi, a little small filet mignon, and a piece of corn. We were going to do salad tonight, but we decided to do corn. A little more taste. I like corn. I've always loved corn, so we stayed with the corn tonight. Okay, let's get a little taste test of this steak we cooked. It's been resting for about, about 10 minutes. Oh gosh. Now, I don't know how y'all like your steak, but mine's about medium rare. My daughter likes hers well done. My granddaughter's different, but that's how I like my steak. Let's have a little taste of this. That's a little too much for one bite. Okay. That's super tender, guys. You know, doing it in the pan is sometimes just as good as out on the grill. Maybe you don't agree with me, but people have different preferences. Okay, let's try one of these shrimp here. Those pink shrimp, very super tasty. Very tasty. They're sweet. Like years ago, I used to get them in Florida. Let's see how our corn tastes here. Super tender. A little bite. Some of you don't want it real tough. You don't be chewing the kernels forever. It'll come off there real nice and clean. So, well, here's where we are at the end of this video. If you like what you saw tonight, I appreciate if you please subscribe to me. I'm new at the channel. I'm trying to work hard at it. So if you like this video, please a good thumbs up and subscribe to me. It doesn't cost any money to subscribe. So I appreciate you on your subscription. And when you ain't grilling, you ain't chilling. Talk to y'all later.